There are no heroes to stand in my way. We all know what is happening now. None of you can stop me. I do not need any water. 40 left. The river person has no idea who they were just talking to, do they? Hello, Kara. Garbage can, but it's pretty cute. Seems like the notes to something, but it's all written in chicken scratch. It seems like a walkthrough to a game, or computer accessing some kind of puzzle in Snowden. Beat-up figurine of a female human with cat ears. Fridge is filled with instant noodles and soda. Haha. Oh, there you are. You ugly little creature, you've made quite a name for yourself. Such infamy, I'm impressed. Oh, yes, if you're looking for Alpha, she's not here. While you were busy doing your ahem thing, she was running around evacuating people to safety. Now they're in a place where you'll never get to them. Deciding not to fight you. My, she really is the only smart one, isn't she? Oh, how sassy. You're just itching to get your hands on me, aren't you? Well, too bad. This world needs stars more than it needs corpses. Toodles. It's just here to complete the look. Bathroom sign. Books labeled human history. 39. But I never got to. Ha 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 ha. The route this is, it is not something you mere witness can alter. Everything is beyond your control. Thankfully, my collaborator has solved these irritating puzzles. You're here. So that means Undyne. She's like Undyne. Will avenge you. One. You. You will avenge nothing. It's a fridge. Strangely warm. Specifically regular sized sink. Microwave. It's great if you're a microwave fan. It's an oven. Pretty modern. It's glued to the table. 36 left. just a croissant. Looks more rubbery than usual. Hoo hoo hoo. Did you hear what she said? They said a human wearing a striped shirt will come through. I heard that they hate spiders. I heard that they hate everybody. I heard that they like to tear their legs off. I heard that they have some awful taste. What a shame. A human comes through and they aren't even fit to be eaten. Oh well, rotten ingredients can always be discarded. Don't look so blue, my dearie. Trapped in a strange purple web. Proud that you just said you were going to discard me. Scaring off all my customers. I suppose I am. The person who warned us about you. Looked like a total nerd. she was very adamant I run away with her. Hoo. She even left a route for me to escape from. Freshly baked cobwebs. She said she would block off the rest of Hotland after I followed her. Foolish nerd. A spider never leaves her web, except to sell pastries. But I do feel a little regret over it now. Yes, I should have wrapped her up when I had the chance. She looked like she would have made a juicy donut. But enough of that. It's time for dinner, isn't it? You're still alive? Oh, my pet, looks like it's time for dessert. Huh? A telegram from the spiders in the ruins? They say even if you are a hyper-violent murderer, you never laid a single finger on a spider. Oh my, this has all been a big misunderstanding. I thought you were someone that hated spiders. The person who warned me about you, they really had no idea what they were talking about. Sorry for all the trouble. I'll make it up to you. You can come back here at any time. And for no charge at all, I'll wrap you up and let you play with my pet again. Just kidding. I'll spare you now. Even though it seems that she's a net negative, I must spare none. but, like, nobody came and stuff. Hey, this is Bratty. Hey, this is Caddy. If you're reading this, then, like, bad news, you mega evil weirdo. Alphys just came here and she's taking us someplace super duper safe. But first, we gotta use up these gel pens. Yeah, chill, Alphys, we don't want to waste pens. And don't even think about stealing our stuff. Yeah, creep, leave our junk alone. Caddy, it's not junk, it's really valuable. Yeah, our garbage is really valuable. Anyway, in closing, you're a total loser. Yeah, loser. Yeah, signed Bratty, signed Caddy. Hey, go up the creepy alleyway on the right for some great deal. Oh, yes, of course. It's just a regular wall. Here's an inscription on this fountain, built 2016 megaton added in the last week. The potted plant is judging me for my sins. Seems there's a break now. The elevator's in use. No answer. Locked from the inside. No answer. It has already been used several times, heals 10 HP. Why do I always get the freaks? Nothing else to do. Shouldn't you be evacuated, weakling? Evacuation? You're yanking my chain, little weirdo. So what if everybody else left work? So what if nobody's buying anything? Par for the course, little weirdo. Par for the course. What about Metaton? Well, Metaton didn't tell me I had to work, I guess. But that's the thing. Sometimes he doesn't even call me into work until halfway into my shift. If I don't play it safe, he's going to yell at me. Okay, maybe yell is the wrong term. It's more like he has this CD album he plays that's entirely full of songs about how bad I am at my job. You're all alone. Huh? Everyone else is dead? Does that mean I don't have to work today? God, that it were true, little weirdo. That it were true. Go to hell. Sorry, little weirdo. Threats won't work on me. I can't go to hell. I'm all out of vacation days. go, little weirdo. Alone again. It's time for my campaign of eradication to continue. How quaint. The force field has been disabled somehow. An embodiment of my my missing part, I guess. "34. "32. The rare and threatening Double Davis. Ah. Somehow, you survived. incredibly satisfying to get that hit in. I'd say I'd do one more battle in here, reach 20, and then go elsewhere. Love increases. $20 left. Interesting. Interesting. What a nightmare. "13 left. Interesting. This is not his stream. Nobody came. Determination. So you finally arrived. After our first meeting, I realized something ghastly. You're not just a threat to monsters, but humanity as well. Oh my, that's an issue. You see, I can't be a star without an audience. And besides, there are some people I want to protect. Ahaha, eager as always, eh? But don't touch that dial. There's something you haven't accounted for. As any true fan would know, I was first created as a human eradication robot. It was only after becoming a star that I was given a more photogenic body. However, those original functions have never been fully removed. Come any closer and I'll be forced to show you my true form. Fine then. Ready? It's showtime! Metaton Neo blocks the way. Dr. Alphys's greatest invention. Stage lights are blaring. Guess you don't want to join my fan club? There are only 3 left. The locket. 99 defense. I can feel it beating. Right where it belongs. Knife inside. Real knife. Here we are. About time. His bed. Dusty toys. Our clothes. My drawing. My bed. It's a golden flower. Howdy, Kara. You finally made it home. Remember when we used to play here? Boy, today's gonna be just as fun. The entries are always the same. Just a chair. King-sized bed. Nothing useful. Still has that sweater. I remember when I first woke up here, in the garden. I was so scared. I couldn't feel my arms or my legs. My entire body had turned into a flower. Mom, Dad, somebody help me, I called out. But nobody came. Nothing useful. Eventually, the king found me, crying in the garden. I explained what had happened to him. Then he held me, Kara. He held me with tears in his eyes, saying, there, everything is going to be all right. He was so emotional. But for some reason, I didn't feel anything at all. It's a trash can. Crumpled up recipes. Stovetop. I've read this already. No chocolate. I soon realized I didn't feel anything about anyone. My compassion had disappeared. Yet believe me, it's not like I wasn't trying. I wasted weeks with that stupid king, vainly hoping I would feel something. But it became too much for me. I ran away from home. Eventually, I reached the ruins. Inside, I found her, Kara. I thought of all people, she could make me feel whole again. She failed. I realized those two were useless. I became despondent. I just wanted to love someone. I just wanted to care about someone. Kara, you might not believe this, but I decided it wasn't worth living anymore. Not in a world without love. Not in a world without you. So, I decided to follow in your footsteps. I would erase myself from existence. And you know what? I succeeded. But as I left this mortal coil, I started to feel apprehensive. If you don't have a soul, what happens when you... Something primal started to burn inside me. No, I thought, I don't want to die. Then I woke up. Like it was all just a bad dream. I was back at the garden. Back at my save point. Interested, I decided to experiment. Again and again, I brought myself to the edge of death. At any point, I could have let this world continue on without me. But as long as I was determined to live, I could go back. Amazing, isn't it, Kara? I was amazed too. At first, I used my powers for good. I became friends with everyone. I solved all their problems flawlessly. Their companionship was amusing, for a while. As time repeated, people proved themselves predictable. What would this person say if I gave them this? What would they do if I said this to them? Once you know the answer, that's it. That's all they are. It all started because I was curious. Curious what would happen if I killed them. I don't like this, I told myself. I'm just doing this because I have to know what happens. What an excuse. You of all people must know how liberating it is to act this way. At least we're better than those sickos that stand around and watch it happen. Those pathetic people that want to see it but are too weak to do it themselves. I bet someone like that's watching right now, aren't they? Nowadays, even that's grown tiring. You understand, Kara. I've done everything this world has to offer. I've read every book. I've burned every book. I've won every game. I've lost every game. I've appeased everyone. I've killed everyone. Sets of numbers, lines of dialogue. I've seen them all. But you're different. I never could predict you, Kara. When I saw you in the ruins, I didn't recognize you. I thought I could frighten you, then steal your soul. I failed. And when I tried to load my save file, it didn't work. Kara, your determination, somehow, it's even greater than mine. I just have one question for you, Kara. How did you get back to the ruins from here? Wait, I know. She must have taken you when she left, and decided to give you a proper burial rather than hanging out in the basement forever. But why then? What made you wake up? Did you hear me calling you? It doesn't matter now. I'm so tired of this, Kara. I'm tired of all these people. I'm tired of all these places. I'm tired of being a flower. Kara, there's just one thing left I want to do. Let's finish what we started. Let's free everyone. Then, let's let them see what humanity is really like. That despite it all, this world is still kill or be killed. Then? Well, I had been entertaining a few ways to use that power. But seeing you here changed my mind. Kara, I think if you're around, just living in the surface world doesn't seem so bad. You don't even need to leave to get them this time. The king has 6 of them locked away. I've tried hundreds of ways to get him to show me them, but he just won't. Kara, I know he'll do it for you. Why am I telling you all of this? Kara, I said it before. Even after all this time, you're still the only one that understands me. You won't give me any worthless pity. Creatures like us wouldn't hesitate to kill each other if we got in each other's way. So that's... So, that's why What's this feeling? Why am I shaking? Hey, Kara had no hard feelings about back then, right? Hey, what are you doing? Back off! I've changed my mind about all this. This isn't a good idea anymore. You should go back, Kara. This place is fine the way it is. Stop making that creepy face. This isn't funny. You've got a sick sense of humor. Hey, you've been busy, huh? So I've got a question for you. Do you think even the worst person can change? That everybody can be a good person if they just try? Alright, well, here's a better question. Do you want to have a bad time? 'Cause if you take another step forward, you are really not going to like what happens next. Welp, sorry, old lady. This is why I never make promises. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. Days like these, kids like you, should be burning in hell. Huh. Always wondered why people never used their strongest attack first. What the fuck is this frame rate? They're better dry. What? You think I'm just gonna stand there and take it? The reports showed a massive anomaly in the time-space continuum. Timelines jumping left and right, stopping and starting. Until suddenly, everything ends. That's your fault, isn't it? You can't understand how this feels. Knowing that one day, without any warning, it's all going to be reset. Huh. Minor setback. Hey, you look frustrated about something. Guess I'm pretty good at my job, huh? It's a beautiful day outside. Anyway, as I was saying, it's a nice day out. Why not relax, take a load off? Knowing that one day, without any warning, it's all going to be reset. Look, I gave up trying to go back a long time ago. And getting to the surface doesn't really appeal anymore either. Hmm, that expression. That's the expression of someone who's died twice in a row. Suffice to say, you look really unsatisfied. Alright, how about we make it a third? Ready? Here we go. I would like this attempt. I do not like this attempt. That expression is someone who's died thrice in a row. Hey, what comes after thrice anyway? Wanna help me find out? Because if we do, we'll just end up right back here without any memory of it, right? To be blunt, it makes it kind of hard to give it my all. Or is that just a poor excuse for being lazy? Hell if I know. All I know is seeing what comes next. I can't afford not to care anymore. That being said, you, really like swinging that thing around, huh? Listen, I know you didn't answer me before, but somewhere in there, I could feel there's a glimmer of a good person inside of you. The memory of someone who once wanted to do the right thing. Someone who, in another time, might have even been a friend. Come on, buddy. Do you remember me? Please, if you're listening, let's forget all this, okay? Just lay down your weapon and, well, my job will be a lot easier. Well, it was worth a shot. Guess you like doing things the hard way, huh? Shit. Sounds strange, but before all this, I was secretly hoping we could be friends. I always thought the anomaly was doing this because they were unhappy, and when they got what they wanted, they would stop all this. And maybe all they needed was, I don't know, some good food, some bad laughs, some nice friends. I believe I need some more provisions. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died twice in a row. Twice? Thrice? Well, won't have to use it again anyways. I need to restart. That was terrible. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 5 times in a row. Convenient, huh? That's one for each finger. But soon, you'll need a cool mutant hand to count all of your deaths. Wow, I am becoming worse at this. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 6 times in a row. That's the number of fingers on a mutant hand. But soon, you'll need to find a mutant hand with even more fingers. Cool. Expression of someone who's died 7 times in a row. Hey, that's good. 7's supposed to be a lucky number. Who knows? Maybe you'll hit the jackpot, and that number will multiply tenfold. There is something going wrong. I must fix something. There is something wrong. This ought to be what to do it. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 8 times in a row. That's the number of fingers on a spider. But soon... Wait, don't spiders have legs? Nope, that didn't fix anything. This expression someone who's died 7 times in a row. Nope, wait, that's definitely 9, sorry. It wasn't 10. Something is devouring my inputs and frames. Next expression is someone who's died 10 times in a row. Hey, congrats, the big 1-0. Let's invite all your friends over for a big shindig. We can have pie and hot dogs and... wait, something's not right. You don't have any friends. Uh, maybe they needed some good food, some bad laughs, some nice friends. But that's ridiculous, right? Yeah, you're the type of person who won't ever be happy. You'll keep consuming timelines over and over until, well, hey, take it from me, kid. Someday, you gotta learn when to quit. And that day's today. Hmm. This better fix things. The expression of someone who's died 11 times in a row. Well, give or take, there's nuance to this stuff. Don't think I'll be able to count very well from here. Count for me, okay? We'll start from 12. Cool. 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 Alright. No, it's still happening. You're seeing it, right? You're seeing it? Ooh. It turns out that this is a stopping point, not because of the difficulty. I'd be able to get through it just fine. No, the game itself, the hardware itself, is deciding I'm not allowed to have additional inputs. This will end tomorrow. I will have my revenge!